DrStone. Another adventure awaits us. Let's see what our scientists get into today on episode 3 of season 3, First Contact. They last left off with the group having made cameras to survey the landscape. Then they showcase a cool way to inform the viewer what pictures they take and how much area they cover. As one team takes the picture, another inspects them, relaying that information to the ground team to go and search. A nice and efficient strategy, but I'm skeptical on how much information can these cameras really capture. Chrome gets hit by
these nuts
on their search. Everything else is going smoothly so far in the village, so Francois focuses on opening a restaurant. Suika is back to help with the opening of this restaurant. The way she moves will never not be funny. Just where is the rest of the body? Looking like the top half of Toad. They decide to do boars and truffles for the restaurant, and they easily find the boars from those blurry photos because plot. So with boars out of the way, it's time to look for truffles. But as we look for truffles, we find a black spot to investigate. I thought it would be some small smudge. No, look at her fingertip. It's like 2 of her fingers in length and width. Look at your fingers and tell me finding that spot wouldn't be the easiest where's Waldo, as even the surrounding area has a different color. As expected, the boards that they caught earlier are now used to find the truffles, since the menu was already set in stone. Seemed like they would probably be an easier food to get, but truffles it is, as the boar eats the first one. Although expected, their reactions still get me. But now that they find one, Chalk can use that scent to find others. What a good boy. Well, they have no luck, randomly searching for the oil puddle, so Senku remembers, boars actually found the oil. I tried to look it up and couldn't find anything about boars finding the Sagara oil fields, but DrStone is mentioned on the wiki page, so that's pretty cool. And just like that, we have a boar that smells like oil, so we have our oil finder. Suika must be a beast tamer, since that boar is now following exactly what she says, but she does a forbidden rule of giving it a name. I guess it's either going to be a member of the team or the world's saddest but delicious dinner, just like a randomizer Nuzlocke run. Our good boy Sagara finds the oil sliding in like they're about to steal home plate. But we have good news. The boys shall now be dinner today, leaving a happy Suika. And holy crap, they already have a boat with an engine? I get it, they're using the same concept they did it for Tsukasa's fridge, but on top of creating a huge boat, they made this small one impressive. They are now one step closer to the goal, and you can feel the nerves. Well, Taiju breaks it up with some comedy as he remembers this particular smell. It was a love potion Senku made, except it's just gasoline. Senku made gasoline and gave it to Taiju as a love potion. A mad scientist and a villain. That's just straight up murder. Even gasoline exposure can wreak havoc on the body. Well, to add a more dramatic flair, we have this catching of the boat just because. Was there any reason? No, there wasn't. Am I glad they included it? Yeah. Why not? It was a nice moment. And look at them, they are out at sea and they are bold. Who knows how farther from land they are, just waiting to be stranded. As Senku says he's gonna make a GPS. I can't believe this man thinks he's Tony Stark with 10 billion satellites. But they don't actually need satellites. Ukyo has his antenna and is trying to find the best signal. If you had to do this, you'd know his pain. Where one angle may be good, but one slip up and it's back to static. Well, something like that happens as we get the cliche, something romantic might happen, but it's cut off at the last minute. Poor Chrome doesn't get to hear Ruri, but we have something more exciting. If exploration wasn't exciting enough for you, after the war arc, we get some interference on the frequency. This isn't something natural, instead someone noticed them and is sending the same message in Morse code. Why? That is 10 billion times creepier than SOS, go back, stop, or anything else. Senku believes it's a person that caused this phenomenon. Since the interference happened after the beacon went up, it's fair to think it's not something stuck on loop that's been playing forever. So why? Would the mastermind really be sending them why? Maybe they're asking, why are you alive? Why do you struggle? Why do you want to save everyone? So much and so little is conveyed in that why, and Senku will do his best to find out. A solid episode. The pacing in the beginning was definitely to get us to the good part, as we didn't see them change the oil into gasoline and the boat popped out of nowhere. I don't have to see every invention, but usually one per episode is always interesting. But we did get boars being the star of the show, so there was something there as Senku and crew continued to make progress on their journey as we start developing the conflict for the season, and it's always enjoyable to watch their exploration and the character dynamics. Stay tuned as we journey to find out who is sending the Morse code next time here on DrStone. If you liked this video, check out some of my other videos. This has been Anime Disrobed, and DrStone Season 3, Episode 3 has officially been disrobed.